So we all would know, based off the GTA 6 leaks from last year in September, that the Grand Theft Auto 6 map is going to be absolutely massive. And yes, based off these details, there have actually been individuals trying to construct the Grand Theft Auto 6 map together, piecing coordinates together to attempt to try and get the GTA 6 map based off Miami itself and its surrounding areas. And here is a concept based off the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks, which someone actually constructed together. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of differing areas and distinctive areas that are actually very unique to the location of Miami, and of course its surrounding areas as well. Now, just by looking at this map at its base, we can actually see that there are a lot of multiple different cities that are actually featured within this concept. And of course, from the leaks, we know that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to have multiple cities. We saw that with Vice City actually being one of the cities, and then also Port Gellhorn, which we know was based off the diner robbery scene that Jason and Lucia was actually featured in one of the clips that Port Gellhorn was featured, where they were actually running away from the cops in one of the police vehicles. Now, by breaking this map down a little bit more in depth, we can see that when the map is zoomed in, we can see the city of Vice City, and then next to that, we saw that in the GTA 6 leak, there were numerous locations that were actually identified, which was North Beach, Miami, or North Beach, Vice City in this case, and further down south, Washington Beach, Vice Beach, and then the South Beach, which was further down south from Vice Beach. Now, by moving a little bit further left to the city of Vice City, we can actually see Ikanfinaka as well as Lake Leonida, and these specific locations, well, one of them anyways, Ikanfinaka, was actually featured on one of the scenes where Jason was driving on the highway, and you can see one of the signs listed above was actually identified as Ikanfinaka. Now, in terms of what will actually be featured in these locations outside of the city, this is where we'll most likely be seeing a lot of the unique wildlife that will be inhabiting these locations. And then further to the left, we can see that Port Gellhorn is actually featured there, as well as Gellhorn Racetrack as well, which we may be seeing horse riding being featured within GTA 6. Now, that would be a Red Dead Redemption 2 mechanic that will be actually coming over to GTA 6, which will be absolutely insane. Now, further down south, we can actually see the Keys West being featured there as well, which we know from the GTA 6 leak is actually the grass rivers, or the grasslands, which is actually known as in real life. And this is where we'll be seeing further inhabitants of the wildlife, such as alligators and other unique wildlife as well, which should be very, very interesting and incredible to actually explore these areas. And then further up north on this GTA 6 concept map, we can actually see in the top right, there is actually a NASA space station, which is based off the John F. Kennedy International Space Station in real life. There is also further down to the left of that, we can actually see Fairyland, which is potentially going to be a parody of the real-life Disneyland, as well as Ambrosia Sundown, Domed Hills, as well as Ambrosia Farmlands, and Copperhead, as well as Sundown Beach further up north to the left of that NASA space station called Sarah. Additionally to this, we can also see with these illustrations that there are a total of 10 airports being featured within this GTA 6 concept map, which is of course based off the GTA 6 leak. Now, in GTA 5, we only currently have 3 different airports, one of them being the Los Santos International Airport, which is of course further down south on the GTA 5 map. And then further up to the left north of that, we actually have the military base, which is Fort Zancudo. And then lastly, we have a Trevor's Airstrip, which is found at Sandy Shores. Now, with this information that we have based off the leaks from last year in September, we know now that GTA 6 is going to be absolutely massive in comparison to GTA 5. And we know that obviously with the new and current generation consoles, that being the Xbox Series X, S, and PlayStation 5, we know that Rockstar Games are going to go above and beyond with the open world of GTA 6 and specifically the location, that being, of course, real life Miami, which we know as Vice City, and of course, its surrounding areas as well. Now, we can actually see the GTA 6 concept map actually being compared to the GTA 5 map, and from what we can see in this comparison, that this individual has actually calculated everything and how the GTA 6 map compares, or the concept map I should say, compares to the GTA 5 map, that the GTA 6 map is 70% bigger, with water being included, of course, as well, compared to the GTA 5 map that we currently have at the moment. Now, some of you would say that is not actually that big in comparison to the current GTA 5 map, but you got to actually keep in mind and take into account that specifically the GTA 6 map that Rockstar Games is going to be designing and making sure that it is polished to the point when it is released in the year of 2024 or 2025, that it is going to be much more in-depth and in detail compared to the GTA 5 map. We know that with that Jason Schreier article from last year in July, that there is going to be much more interiors that we will be able to explore in the GTA 6 map compared to GTA 5 currently at the moment. And I think that will actually make the experience of playing GTA 6 way more immersive compared to GTA 5. We know that GTA 5, even compared to GTA 4, that 5 had way less interiors compared to 4 in terms of all the differing and unique interiors that you're able to actually explore, such as hospitals, museums, as well as Cluckenbell and Burger Shot as well, which in GTA 5 you were unable to visit. I think that was one of the downsides of GTA 5 in terms of the lack of interiors that were featured within the game. I think it's definitely a good thing that GTA 6 is going to be much bigger than GTA 5, but there is going to be way more explorable interiors that will be featured compared to GTA 5, which is of course going to be absolutely insane. But now I want to hear from you guys in that comment section below. Would you rather a GTA 6 map that is way bigger but less interiors, or would you rather a GTA 6 map that is slightly bigger with way more explorable interiors compared to GTA 5? Please do make sure to let me know in that comment section below. But other than that, guys, make sure to like, subscribe to Project Vice. But other than that, guys, I am out.